Confusion.
Overwhelmed.
Sadness.
Pain, anxiety.
Sadness. My definition of depression is letting one particular problem or maybe a lot of problems just overwhelm your life.
Fear or sadness of the past and or future. It's like really bad anxiety.
A feeling of being overwhelmed by certain situations that you really can't control.
Where you don't know where things are gonna spin off, so you just sad. Although you find the simple things to be sad about, like it's just a gloomy day outside, so you just feel gloomy.
But it's like something's wrong, you know something's wrong, but you don't know what's wrong. Like you can't put your finger on it. Like you just know something's wrong, but you don't really know what it is.
Many things can cause depression, if you ask me, but I feel like it's one of the main things is something that someone actually really dependent on in their life.
They could be anything. They could be like money issues, school issues, friends, family, work. They didn't make your sandwich right at Subway, so you sad. Like, it could be anything, honestly.
Well, for college students, it could be college itself, the overwhelmness of trying to get good grades, financial problems. It could be things at home that's always could be a problem. It could be anything, relationships, anything can cause depression.
And just everyday life just hitting you all at once, so they can just hit you back to back. You never know what could cause it, but a lot of factors play into it.
I feel like it's not easily recognized because the people who sometimes deal with depression, they're the ones like they don't show it in public and then they deal with it behind closed doors, so you never really know. It just depends on the person and how they can adapt to it.
It's tricky. I feel that if you know the person well enough, you'll see different things in them, but also some people have an easy way of hiding things, so that's also another tricky thing you have to deal with. And also you have to look into yourself and know if you know how to recognize depression, so it all depends on those factors.
I think it depends on the person that you think is depressed, like how well they show their emotions. If you can usually tell if they're happy or sad, then that could be something. And then it depends on the person that's detecting depression. Like how well are you with the signs and symptoms of depression?
I honestly don't feel like it is because you never know what somebody's going through on the inside. A smile can hide a lot. That's why I feel like you can never know.
I mean, I guess people just express their depression in different ways, but I've definitely seen it on campus.
Yeah, from being here for 4 years, I've seen it multiple times in different ways and in different people.
Because nowadays people want to diagnose you with pretty much anything. Like if they can just put the simplest thing on to, oh, you have this. Oh, well, you have this. If it's not normal, you must have something.
Well, I feel like everybody goes through depression, so I wouldn't say I deal with it every day, but I have dealt with it. And then you have your friends, they may deal with it, they may talk to you, so you know, you might deal with it indirectly and directly.
Directly could be like you wake up in the morning, you have a day full of stuff to do. When you wake up, you're not really feeling it today. So then you're like, oh, I'll just sleep in. I'll wake up and I'll feel better. And then sleep-ins turn into sleeping all day. You wake up, it's 7 o'clock. You didn't do anything you were supposed to do. So now you have a day wasted. You're gonna have a restless night. And then you have to play catch up tomorrow.
It can cause you to not want to do anything, like just forget about life.
Depression is a distraction. So it distracts you from like the big picture. You go to school so you can study and pass the test and be successful, but instead you're worried about your problems.
That depression becomes a priority. Nothing else is more important, honestly. No matter how hard you try your best to like put your schoolwork on top of that and try to hide it, that depression is still eating away at you. So at the end of the day, late at night, that's still gonna be bothering you, and that can affect you and your schoolwork.
If you spending most of your time worrying about what's eating at you or worrying about the bad things in your life, you won't really have enough time to focus on school because that's not where your mind at. And going to school should be on your mind.
So some people don't want to admit that because that might be how they deal with it. They might be able to feel like if they hide it better, that they'll eventually go away, and it doesn't. So it's on top of that. It's the reason why people are so scared to admit it.
I think once you tell someone you're depressed, it's kind of like a touchy thing. Like you never know, like what's the right thing to say. So then you like act really weird around people.
I feel like they don't want to be judged by their peers. Like they don't want people to know their problems because they're scared of like what they gonna think about them.
So I think it's like one, being embarrassed, like knowing that something's wrong with you, and then having to admit it, and then just the fact that people might treat you different, and you don't want to be treated different. Like
The advice I have is if you like don't be afraid to talk about your problems. If you have a solid group of people you trust and you know they're there for you, they're not gonna like turn on you. Just let them know what's up, get help, and just know you could overcome your problems.
Find your relief. Find something that can make you happy. A trigger that's gonna turn a bad day into a good one. Like some people express themselves through their art, through their music. Find your getaway. Find your relief, your peace. Everybody deserves peace.
My best way, the only way I can honestly say is faith in God, to be honest. That's how I dealt with depression. I feel like everything else in the world, so many things that could be taken away from you. And personally, I feel like God's one of the few things that can't be taken away from you.
You just gotta stay positive, put yourself around positive people.
I say just be yourself, be true to you, know what's going on with you, and try to fix it.
My best advice would have to be that we all have a reason to be here. Don't feel that your reason is less than anybody else. You're important just like anybody else. And you just gotta believe in yourself even when nobody else believes in you.
don't be afraid to talk about it. That's the first step. Find people that you actually trust though when you talk about things. But again, don't be afraid to like talk to a professional about it. Like that shouldn't not be an option for you. And be strong.